out my window, sun shining bright.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Reese, as always. First and foremost, let me get this out the way. I did watch the Philly versus Boston game. I watched parts of the Phoenix versus Denver game, and let me just say, I am pissed that I was not able to make a video about those games. James Harden dropping 42 points, hitting the game-winning shot in overtime. You can't write a better script. Nikola Jokic going for 50 against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. It was magical games both those nights. Same with last night. Both those games were pretty good games. Unfortunately, I was at work during that Miami Heat Knicks game, so I was not able to watch that one. But another the play-in teams are alive and well, bruh. This is crazy. This is the best eighth seed in NBA history. At least to my knowledge. Yeah, they've won 7 games throughout 2 series. Obviously, needed to win 4 to get through the first round, and they're up 3-1. And then if you go back to the play-in, they've won 9 games in this postseason, bro. So they're quite literally the best winning team in this postseason right now, the Miami Heat. Kudos to Jimmy Butler having a good game coming back. But with the Knicks, man, I think they're just battling through a lot of injuries right now. Somebody was saying that the weather was affecting how they play and things of that nature. So be it. Y'all are down 3-1. People was really like, the Heat is going to get bounced out by the Knicks after they literally saw the Heat handle the Bucks in 5 games. The 1 seed got handled in 5 games. Y'all think the Knicks is about to come and beat the Heat? Move around. But on to the game that I actually did get to watch. LA versus Golden State. This game went down to the wire, bro. Just like that Philly game. It wasn't like a legit game winner, but man, this one was literally down to the last second, bro. A banger. Coming into this game, the Lakers were undefeated in the postseason. Even going back to the last 2 games in a regular season, the Lakers have not lost a home game. So, at home, they have that home court advantage. They play very well at home, got the crowd behind them. So, last night there was, it seemed like kind of a mixed crowd last night. Obviously, Golden State Warriors are in Oakland. Not Oakland anymore, in San Francisco. So fans could still come to the Lakers game. It's not really that far away, San Francisco and Los Angeles. Great game for the Lakers, especially closing it out in that 4th quarter. I have to literally tip my hat to Lonnie Walker, bro. Lonnie Walker came through in the clutch when they needed him the most, bro. The man scored 27 points in 11 postseason games going all the way back to the Spurs days, bro. And he scored 27 points, 29 points in the last 2 games. The man has outscored his entire postseason, over the past 2 games. He has scored more than he scored over 11 in the postseason. So I'm really happy for Lonnie Walker, one of my favorite acquisitions of the Lakers. I was really pleased with how he played early on. I was mad that he fell out of the rotation because I just like watching Lonnie Walker play, bro. Skywalker, that man, he has bounce. He takes I'm not going to say great, but he has, decent shot IQ. He can hit the midi with the best of them. And he can also hit the 3 when he needs to. So they needed that game. They needed that game from Lonnie because Rui Hachimura has not been around since that Memphis series. I don't know what is going on. His minutes obviously are, a little different in that series versus this series because he just doesn't have the foot speed to keep up with the Golden State Warriors. But much needed game from Lonnie Walker, bro. Much needed. All 15 of his points came in the 4th quarter. And let me just walk you through every play. It might not be that big a deal to y'all, bro, but Lonnie Walker is like one of my favorite players. And my last name just so happens to be Walker. So anybody in the league named Tyrese, first name, or their last name Walker, I'm a fan. So I pay attention to these guys, especially when they actually can hoop, like a Tyrese Maxey, a Tyrese Halliburton, or a Lonnie Walker, or a Kemba Walker in his prime. You feel me? Just giving a little rundown. Lonnie Walker started the 4th quarter off with a splash, literally in the first 20 seconds. He got a steal and then a layup in transition. A catch and pull up off the inbound. That's 7 points right there. He broke down the defender, stepped into a pull up, knocked it down. 4 for 4 at this point. That was a midi over Stephen Curry. He missed a couple, but then he ends up dropping a floater, that crucial floater that tied the game at 96 late in that game, late in that 4th quarter. And then another smooth between the legs midi pull-up over Stephen Curry. Gave him 13 points, took a 1-point lead, and then he closed it out with the 2 clutch free throws to give them the 104-101 lead, bro. That, you can't write a better script, bro. I'm so happy with what the Lakers are doing, especially considering that they are another play-in team that's up 3-1. Again, the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers have gone up 3-1 in back-to-back series as play-in teams, bro. That shit is ridiculous, bro. And I'm so hyped. Man, y'all really gonna sit up here and try to tell us that the bubble was not real basketball? You are out of your damn mind and you don't know basketball. Flat. 4 of the remaining 8 teams were in that bubble conference final. Denver versus LA in the West, Celtics versus the Heat in the East. Those teams are still alive and well right now, and 2 of them have a 3-1 advantage. Come on, bro. Like, this shit is, bro, basketball is so beautiful. Look at the smile. I don't think I stopped smiling this whole video, bro. I absolutely love the game that we have been seeing the past couple of nights, bro. Superior basketball play, bro, at its finest. But now that all that's out the way, let's get into the actual game. LeBron James in that first quarter looked much better than he did last game. Attacking the rim, getting a few baskets. Into the first quarter was just 6, but you know, in my mind, watching him in game 3, I thought he was like just gassed, like he didn't want it, like he didn't really have it. But Chris Haynes reported that Bron is just pacing himself, you know, and I kind of figured that as well. It looked like that too, but then when he hits the bench, the man is breathing so hard. So it's like, yeah, he is obviously tired, but you know, he's turning it on at the right points and making sure that LA keeps advantage of this series, bro. He looked good on offense tonight. He looked good on defense tonight. Reading and reacting to plays per usual. He actually called out that final play that Golden State ran to try to get that Klay Thompson in the corner. He pointed for the switch off of Kevon Looney or Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, he pointed for the switch off of Andrew Wiggins, take the Klay Thompson match. Once Anthony Davis, man, came and screamed LeBron, he pointed for Anthony Davis to shoot to the corner to go guard Klay Thompson, because he knew once Draymond Green came off that loop around, that's exactly where he wanted that pass to be. They cut that shit off, got the turnover, and secured the game. Anthony Davis was huge in this game. Not the 30 piece that you would expect, you know, every other Davis, but you know, 19-6 in that first half. 13 of his points came in the second quarter, actually. And then to close out the game, he played tremendous perimeter defense on Stephen Curry. It reminded me of that possession in the 2016 finals where Kevin Love played that huge perimeter defense on Steph Curry and prevented them from, you know, tying the game or coming back into the game. First, Steph tried to break him down and get to the mid-range step back. That was off. Draymond with a nice offensive rebound, kicked it back out to him. And he took a shot, in my opinion, that was far worse than what people were giving shit for Jordan Poole taking that shot in game 1. That shot that Steph Curry took with Anthony Davis guarding him, the best shot blocker in the postseason right now. No way in hell should y'all, you know, be okay with that shot. That's not a good shot, especially considering he wasn't hitting his shots all consistently all night. Yeah, he had a crazy game. This was a huge game for Stephen Curry, and had he hit that shot, that would have really cemented it for him. But, you know, it just wasn't his night shooting, you feel me? But he did end up with what? I think he did finish the game with 30. I'm not exactly sure. But it was like he had 10 rebounds and 15 assists. This was not even a vintage Steph Curry performance, because this was only his 3rd career playoff triple-double. And we know Stephen Curry, he's not a triple-double guy. But this was, bro, the man is 32, 33 years old. And he just went off and did what he did in this game. Not to mention, he's the best fourth-quarter scorer in the postseason by far. He scored over 100 points in this postseason alone. The next closest person was like Trae Young with 63. And then Nikola Jokic with what, 60, 62, 61, something like that. But he is by far the clutchest player. Well, I wouldn't even say clutchest, but you know, fourth quarter, clutch time, whatever. When it comes down to it in that fourth quarter, put the ball in his hands and he's going to make sure they get them buckets. That's how it's always been for the Warriors, especially now that Jordan Poole is really in a slump. The man was just out there tonight, bro. He took, what, maybe 4 shots, but other than that, he was just running around. Not really too many. Didn't get any assists, that, if any, like got 2 or 3. I don't know if he got any rebounds. Was turning the ball over a couple times. I don't know what was going on with Jordan Poole in this playoffs, bro. But it's really hurting the Warriors, especially in this game. with Klay Thompson struggling as hard as he did. Took many questionable shots throughout this game. Finished the game with just 9, maybe even 11 points, but struggle bus shooting the field once more for Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole. They really needed it tonight, bro. They really did. I think I'm gonna close it out right there. I do have work in about an hour actually, and yeah, I'm just happy with the way that the NBA has been, shaping out the past couple days, couple nights, especially considering that 2 play-in teams, I'm gonna say it again, 2 play-in teams are up 3-1 right now, an 8th seed and a 7th seed. So just stellar basketball, stellar coaching, not to mention stellar coaching, especially when you consider what Eric Spoelstra is doing with the Miami Heat, bro. That team, no way, no how should this team be up 3-1 in the second round, bro. No way, but they are. That's that grit and grind Miami Heat culture, bro. They not, you feel me? Jimmy Butler's not just about to roll over and, let this shit go off any kind of way. Jimmy Butler, I told y'all, Jimmy Butler is a playoff performer, bro. I don't say these things for no reason. Jimmy Butler's a playoff performer, bro. Tonight, we have, who's playing tonight? Philly versus Boston again, and then Denver and Phoenix. So we'll be back tomorrow to discuss those games. If they are good games, I don't make videos where people get blown out by 15 or more points. But if it's a good game, we'll be here discussing it. But until then, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, you feel me? Drop them likes, comment. I appreciate everybody that was commenting over the past few days, getting them discussions going. I really like that. Let's keep it going, bro. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, I got work in a little bit, so I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.